under the seat in front of you securely and warm whenever the seatbelt signs are on.
Hello friends, it's Anastasia and today's vlog it's a bit special because it marks a personal May reset for me. After months of anticipation, I embarked on my fifth journey to the USA, eager to reunite with my partner. After a 15-hour trip, I was still exhausted the next day, but we still decided to go to our favorite summer spot, Morgan's Pier. My trip the other day was also accompanied with a stressful situation that affected my mood the last couple of days that I will share with you a little bit later on this channel. Apparently, when you order a macchiato in America, it's this size, but from what I heard, it's only in this place in Dunkin' Donuts, and if you go to another coffee shop, it will be like a normal one. They mix up the coffee types, and the last time when I ordered the cappuccino, it was literally just milk, and obviously I did not like it, and I thought, okay, let me order something that has, more coffee than milk in, and I said macchiato, and it's this size, and it tastes like a cappuccino, like an ordinary cappuccino.
How we doing, guys? America. If you go to DC, obviously you see all the monuments. The Lincoln Monument, one of the best presidents, Abraham Lincoln. The tall structures, George Washington, the first American president and the only independent president who helped lead America over the British. So you see those are the obvious ones. And then there's numerous Smithsonian museums for you to go. And
what is Smithsonian?
I don't really know the whole name behind it, but it basically, there's many different types. American history, art history, space, America, which the first country to get to the moon is, there's a lot of things that you can see there in regards to that. So, and then also Arlington National Cemetery for America's military veterans, and President John F. Kennedy, my favorite president, one of the best presidents. He's buried there along with his wife.
Okay.
So that, and you can see the changing of the guard there.
We decided to visit the Arlington National Cemetery, and I was taken aback by the sheer expanse of the cemetery and the hauntingly calm atmosphere. Despite the moody weather, we enjoyed 2 complete hours walking in the cemetery area, and then we continued to the harbor, treating ourselves with some fresh seafood that you can actually buy there, cook there, and enjoy there.
Having a giant battle.
Oh, for sure.
Maryland crab soup. How is it?
I like it. I like it.
I like crab.
I'm not sure if I got the crab. Okay, you have to clean it. Bam, man.
Miss, we have for your fourth course, we have oysters and clams. So this is the clam.
Stand.
Definitely not doing it right.
How was it?
So salty. Oh. Later, a friend joined us for some s'mores, and it's cool that you can actually cook them by the harbor again. On Sunday, we explored Manayang, a charming neighborhood near Philly, and we spent the afternoon soaking in the local vibe and even started planning my upcoming birthday celebration.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anastasia. Happy birthday to you.
It's the end of the week and I'm sitting down now to do the part of the goal setting and the goal achievements or failures of the last month, and also to do the favorites part that I know it's your favorite and it's my favorite at the same time, and I'm super excited to actually do this. Friends, I will not hide from you that the last week was super intense for me and stressful, despite the fact of my long hour trip crossing the Atlantic Ocean and coming here. Despite that fact, there was also a situation that at that time seemed very bad. It created a lot of stress for me. For now, I decided to not open up about it to you right now. I hope you can understand me and have the patience. I feel I will reveal it later on like after several videos on this channel. Everything is going to be fine. Just something happened, and I feel that it would be the right thing to be honest and to share with you how I feel right now, because I cannot just sit down and film a May reset and show you only the happy moments, because this would not be true. Also, there are moments that affect the whole month of everybody's life, right? Some moments that we may be stressed or just tired, exhausted, something is bothering us, or we cannot achieve a specific goal and this is bothering us a lot. So I believe it's important to share that with you and not stick to it for too long. Everything is fine. I am in a good health situation. Everybody is healthy. Everything is fine regarding that. It's just something, it was some kind of obstacle that I had to overcome. So I showed you before that my birthday was actually a couple of days ago. I showed you some fragments of that day. I did not film a lot on that day because I felt that whenever I am with a lot of people, and especially when I'm trying to, entertain with everybody, engage with everybody, and just make sure everybody has a great time, I cannot really focus on filming, and it will not feel genuine if I have my phone all the time and film. Plus, I didn't want to make anybody uncomfortable or get into this game that, oh, can I include you in my vlog, or are you shy, or I just didn't want to do that. It is one of the few times in my life that I spent my birthday actually outside Greece, and it was just great to have people with me on my birthday. I think this is the right thing. We could have spent this day with my partner and go out, have a nice dinner, but then I felt that no, let's create a gathering. Okay, so as I said on my previous reset, I prefer to read out the goals that I achieved or failed the last month, but to not reveal the goals that I'm setting for the next month. And because I don't want to feel that pressure, that social pressure that, oh, some people watched me on YouTube telling that, and then I will not do that, and then I feel that I failed those people, that I failed you. And I will feel double pressure, that I failed myself and that I failed you as well. This is not cheating. This is definitely not cheating. I am going to be open the next month and reveal the goals that I had and what became a reality and what is still, on this notebook. The last month, I really wanted to become more disciplined, and I wanted to fix my sleeping routine, go to bed before midnight, and to stop working at 6 p.m. because as a self-employed, we do not really have specific working hours that we work, and it can become very tempting to open your laptop at 9 p.m. and do like something from your project. But no, I decided let's do what normal people do with the normal working hours from 9 to 5 p.m. or to 6 p.m. Yes, you're working from your home or from wherever, from a coffee shop, it doesn't matter, but it's good to have some kind of discipline, to have a schedule and to follow it. This will stop your procrastination for good. I feel better, and this is what's important actually for any goal that you have, to have a good sleeping routine. For my habits, I wrote down to have sport, to have neurographic art included in my daily routine. I wrote down meditation and I wrote down breathing exercise. I have to still work on breathing exercise. I'm not doing that. I like it. I like doing that. I feel so good after doing a breathing exercise, but I don't know, something is stopping me. Maybe I need to work on that on the next month. As for the other three, I feel good. I included them, if not every day, but day after day, and exercise and meditation really helps me, and I do that now. And neurographic art, not every day, but the days I do it, I feel actually very, very good. If you don't know what is neurographic art, you can look up on my channel. I have created a tutorial about neurographic art. It's a way to release your stress, to feel more calmer. If you have a situation that is bothering you, it's a doodling, sketching exercise. You don't have to be an artist, you don't have to have a talent for drawing or anything. Everybody can do that. It's psychological method and scientific at the same time, that was created, I believe, now 10 years ago. You can look up on it on Google, neurographic art or neurographica. And if you're interested, I have a video here. I will link it somewhere. Yeah, I think over there. So as for the goals for April, I have I set for myself to read one book. I haven't finished it yet. I am on the middle of that book. It's the Paulo Coelho, Alchemist. I will link it here, and maybe I will include it in my favorites already because I really like it and I would recommend it. I know I am on the half of reading it, but it gives me so many insights and so much inspiration, and it gives me explanation of everything that happens around me. I know that it's a story, like a fantasy story on this book, but the author chose to deliver these messages about the universe and about the world using a specific storyline, and he included it into that with all these messages, and it feels really satisfying, and it's very easy to read this book. So I will include this in my favorites of the month, even though I haven't finished it yet. Maybe next month I will talk about more about it, if I find something even more insightful at the end of this book. So one important thing last month was doctor checkup. I went to my gynecologist, and everything is fine, and I was just stressful because I was postponing it for the next month and the next month. And I also wrote down to socialize more, even though this is not a specific goal that you can measure up, but still, it's good to put goals like this in your notebook, in your bullet journal. I felt a little lonely the last couple of months, and I thought, let's socialize more. So I started to send DMs on Instagram to some people that we are not really friends, but we have this communication, we know each other. And I also texted some old friends from my trips, and from like university, and from other social environments, and it felt good. And I also had like some video chats with some people that are away from me. If you have a person that you're far away and you don't really talk every day, and maybe not even every week, but you know that whenever you talk, it's going to be a good conversation, insightful, you will feel happy. Try to do that even more with them. That helped me. That helped me, to be honest. As for the business and career goals, I wrote down to get more video gigs. So right now I am also getting clients for video editing. I thought it's a good direction for me as well, not to leave photography, but to try something else, Since I am doing YouTube and I am like more experienced in video editing, I have a degree in video as well, photography and video, and I thought, why I am not working on videos? Plus, it's a work that can be done wherever you are. You don't have to be present in a specific location like with photography. But when you are editing, you can have clients from wherever and work from wherever. So I am really going on that direction now. I want to get more clients and to not be dependent on the location where I am. So, and if you are interested in having somebody to do editing for your video, for YouTube, for social media, for short type of content or long type of content, you can hit me up on my email down below for any business inquiries. Write me there. Pitch emails. This is something that it's still hard for me. I think it's something like with working with my ego that I cannot overcome. Zero emails. I don't know, if I cannot do that, then I have to find another way to promote my work. Podcast microphone, like these big ones. This microphone is great. This microphone is actually lovely. I believe it delivers a great sound. If you believe something else, you're welcome to write your comment down below. And if you have a recommendation, you can also write it down. I would love to hear that. But I decided to, okay, let's upgrade and go to a bigger microphone for a better sound to deliver you even a more better experience. Oh, and I also wrote down to get a light, like a continuous light for my videos, for my photography. I had a recommendation for a light, so I ordered it, and these two products, the podcast microphone and the light, are going to be, if I like them, are going to be on my next reset. So I'm going to talk more about them on my favorites if I like them this month. As for the social media goals and YouTube goals, I wrote down 2 episodes of podcast. I did one, but that was actually a good one. I will link it here. You can watch it after this video. I talk about aging and approaching milestone ages like your 30s or your 40s or even your 50s. And if you feel that you still have not accomplished something, or that you feel maybe lost in life and you don't know what you want just yet, and you are already like close to your 30s or maybe already in your 30s, I talk a lot about that and how to overcome this stress and the fear of like being lost in life in this podcast episode. You can watch it after this video. It will be linked. 4 times a week short videos. I felt that I posted the first part of the month more than the end of the month, and I feel kind of lost here. I know approximately to which direction I want to go with my social media and with my YouTube. And I don't really know what type of short type content I should really do. Should it be more, again, lifestyle and combining with some educational content? I am in this part right now of that every content creator probably is, when you don't when you don't know what to post or when you don't know what content is interesting. It will help me a lot if you write down what would you like to learn from me. And now, as for the favorites, as the second item in my favorites, it's a more girly item. So it's an undergarment from H&M. It's a bra. If I find it online, I will link it here, how it looks like. It's so comfortable. It's so easy to wear with a shirt like this, or with a more tight top, or with a dress. I find it super comfortable, super easy to wear. I don't feel tired by the end of the day when I take it off. So as another item of the favorites of the month, I would recommend plants. Even if you are not a plant lover and you feel that you cannot really keep them alive by the end of the month, I would still recommend you get the plant, because it gives life to your home environment, and it just gives some kind of color and makes your surrounding more pleasant, and plus it gives you oxygen, so why not? This is called anthurium, and I learned recently that this plant is actually for family well-being and happiness. I didn't know that by the time that we got it with my partner. I love the color. I love how red it is, and it gives like so much color into the room. Friends, I hope you don't mind if I move a little bit. I got tired just sitting on the floor. As the last favorite of the month, it's going to be a movie that I watched on the airplane. I think it was close to 3 hours, but it was interesting. It's called Napoleon with Joaquin Phoenix. I believe it's a recent movie. So my thoughts here are that it was interesting to watch, definitely for the history point if you're interested in learning more. I didn't know a lot about Napoleon, and it was interesting to see his lifetime and the timeline of events. The whole picture that they showed in the movie, there have been some cruel moments, like a lot of blood, and I thought, what type of world people were living back then? This was the part that I didn't enjoy, but some things are not comfortable to see, but if they if it was true and it was happening back then it's actually important to know that, and maybe that's why this was included in the movie. Some moments felt a little bit slow, but in overall I enjoyed it. I believe it's important to know about some big personalities of history and to learn about it as well, like in other resources, to read more about it. So I definitely would recommend it just for your general knowledge, to know about who was Napoleon, or what events were happening while he was like on the focus. And I will end my May reset here. I wish you to have a great May. I wish you to really enjoy this time. We are approaching summer soon, but just enjoy this final month of the spring, and maybe go outside more if it's warm in your region, because some parts of the world now having winter. Set new goals, but don't be too harsh on yourself, because goals are not everything, but they are here to make us feel alive and to keep us going. So that was it for today. I love you so much. I am really thankful that you are watching my videos. Give me a like on this video, follow me on Instagram, and follow me on this YouTube channel, and we will see each other very soon. Bye bye. Friends, I'm sorry, I tend to forget. We are becoming old now. Anyways, another favorite item of the month that I didn't tell you, and maybe that was the most important one, is an international driver's license. Yes! So recently I got my actually driver's license in Greece, and for the sake of coming here in United States and to be actually able to drive, there is a way to do an international driver's license. I believe in all the European countries it's the same. I am not really sure, but I believe it's either the same or something similar. You can find in your country, in the main cities, like in the capital, and maybe in another big cities. Like in Greece, it was available in Athens and in Thessaloniki. For everybody who have a driver's license, and it doesn't matter if you are a new driver, you can go there, and you can go there to their offices. In Greece it's called ELPA. In other countries it's called something else, and it was so quick. In 10 minutes everything was done. This was unbelievable. I have never had anything done in Greece for such quick time. Unbelievable. If I find on the internet like a template, I will show you how this license looks like. If you're from Europe, and you have a driver's license, you can actually drive anywhere in the European Union using your driver's license card. But if you're traveling somewhere outside, like a country that it's not in European Union, then you need an international driver's license. And it was so quick and so easy to do. You just have to go there actually to their offices. It cannot be done online, and they need your passport, and they need you to pay a fee, and basically that's it. And they give you and they need a passport photo as well. And that is probably the most favorite thing of the last month. Okay, so the vlog is done. Bye bye.